Skibbity, brain rot, Sigma male, oh, skeleton 3 emoji, skibbity, brain rot, oh my god, Cristiano, I should be suey. I think that's the only way I'm able to capture your attention without, letting you leave off. It's already been 20 seconds. And people will probably have already left off. But when I said skibbity toilet brainwash, oh my god, Sigma Cristiano Sui, it works. I keep changing up my intro. I was meant to stick with one intro. What's up? But I forgot about it. I can't stick with one intro, so it don't matter. Whatever I can record is, and I say something from the start is the intro. You know what I'm saying? But today's topic is KSI's drama with Dan TDM. KSI's drama with Dan TDM is wild. Because, as you know, as you should know, if you're not living on the rock, if you live on the internet, or if you have internet, if you have Twitter specifically, you know, or you should know, that KSI has made a brand new business, or not himself, has grouped himself to make a brand new business, which is called Lunchly. He is involved to make this business with Logan Paul and Mr. Beast. He's already business partners with Logan Paul to create this that he created this special hydration drink called Prime, which has been successful, but slowly it's on the decline because the prices have gone down, and people are easily getting it for 50p, 30p, a pound, and before people were selling off for £100, £200. If you're the idiots that bought Prime for £100, £200 from that Waking Wines geezer, you're dumber than a bag of dicks, bro. You lost your brains. And if any of you parents have bought or were buying Prime drinks or buying a packet of one Prime bottle for like £50 or £10 for your kids to be happy, are you dumber than a bag of dicks? How low? I'm not sure maybe, but how low is it? How low is your ego? How low is your self-esteem? How low is your pride? How low is your dignity that you would go that far for your kids to be happy for just 5 seconds? But anyways, Prime has gone down in the decline. People are easily getting it for free or getting it for 50p or a pound. But now, KSI realized that Prime ain't enough. He has made a new business deal with Logan Paul and Mr. Beast by creating Lunchly, which is a BTEC version of Lunchables. If you know what Lunchables is, it's an American school meal kit where if you're too lazy of a parent to make your kid a meal for school, this is like specifically for primary school, I think. Yeah, for children, specifically for primary school and nursery. If you're too lazy to make your kid a healthy and nutritious meal, you could give your kid Lunchables, which is basically a fucking what's it called? What's that word? It's very unhealthy. It's very unhealthy. Has a lot of sugar in it. It's like a Capri Sun, I think. And is that ice cream? No, is that peak? No, that's for Lunchly. I don't know what's in Lunchable, but there's different Lunchable. There's different meal kits for it. One of them has crackers. One of them has Capri Sun, and one of them has what? But it's nothing healthy, nothing nutritious. I got the word processed. Lunchables is a fully super processed meal kit, and that's not good for kids. If you're giving kids Lunchables every day, this is specifically in America, because American parents nowadays are very lazy. So I feel like some parents are giving their kids Lunchables for their school meal kit every day, and if that's the case, that is very fucking unhealthy. Your kids are gonna turn into a fucking TikTok brain rot, ultra sigma, little soy boy male. He's already brainwashed, watching TikTok and getting brainwashed by Sigma male brain rot. But him eating processed meal, a processed meal kit, thinking he's eating healthy, but he's not. Bro, his body is gonna look like Humpty Dumpty, I don't know, fucking dumpspin, bro. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? KSI realizes it. I don't think it was KSI's idea because this is an American thing. So I believe it was Logan Paul and Mr. Beast's idea because Logan Paul and Mr. Beast are from America, KSI was from the UK. I don't think he knew. I think he knew about Lunchables, but I don't think he knew about it in depth. So I'm assuming that Logan Paul and Mr. Beast created this idea. And so with this idea, they created Lunchables. They created Lunchly, and with this Of course, they added a fucking prime drink. They added pizza, and and I hate it with these competitors. They're actually portraying the competitive style, which is good, but still, they did this when they created Prime, where they're comparing a Prime drink to another famous hydration drink, which is called Lucozade. Is it no? Is Lucozade a hydration drink? Uh, Gatorade. That's one of the most famous hydration drinks. They were comparing Prime to Gatorade, which is not a comparison. Gatorade is 10 times better. Until now, real athletes or real sports people are actually taking Gatorade more. The people who are taking Prime are sponsored like Arsenal, Shakur Stevenson, and like these famous boxers and these athletes, specific athletes, are getting sponsored by Prime, so that they are forced to drink Prime. But if they were not sponsored, they would have never drank Prime. They would never complimented it. They would have never complimented it. They would have never spoke about Prime at all. But the only reason some of these athletes, some of these famous people are drinking Prime on a daily basis, talking about Prime, getting involved themselves in Prime videos, Prime hydration videos, is because they're getting paid for it. That's the reality of it. So now they got lunch day. I mean, if you just look at the kid, like so many before this, so many people have already talked about lunch day and how shit the food is. Like no one has eaten it, but people even before lunch day has even come out yet, people already knowing that this meal kit is gonna be shit and it's gonna be way worse than Lunchables. Lunchables is already a processed, disgusting shit. Like the cheese and Lunchables are fake. But the only thing that's backing up Lunchly is that Mr. Beast in the trailer said the cheese is real. Really? Mr. Beast is already in a drama with Chris Tyson getting exposed for being a pedophile and thinking that he's a man. Chris Tyson is already exposed for being a pedophile and all this nasty shit on Discord or whatever. Like if y'all don't know about that, go check some other videos about that. Because Chris Tyson has been exposed for doing the most nasty shit, trying to manipulate his audience on Discord, trying to get whatever he wants from them. And he has still not been arrested. He's still not been called out. Has not. I think he replied to it, but I don't think he's a part of the Mr. I don't think he's a part of the Mr. Beast crew. I think he got kicked out, I believe. But if he hasn't, then it's a bit weird. Until now, Mr. Beast has not said anything. And the audacity for Mr. Beast to join forces with Logan Paul and KSI and make a whole new business with them, while he's in a situation where Chris Tyson, his best friend, is a full-on pedophile, thinking that he's a man, thinking that he's a woman. I'm a retard, bro. A man who left his kids and wife to pretend that he's a woman years ago was nonsense on kids and everything, and Mr. Beast had not said anything. But then he creates a whole business with KSI and Logan Paul. Two of the most brainwashed, two of the most downright. Well, KSI has been brainwashed. Logan Paul has been a scumbag the whole time, and he's even more of a scumbag now. But KSI, he's falling down the footsteps of Logan Paul, KSI. And we don't want that. KSI is an OG in the UK, and he's one of all the most famous YouTubers in the UK, and we're losing him. We are truly losing him. Because he's going to the American side. He's doing business deals in America. He's already partnered with two American people. Why has he not partnered with Deji? When he created that Prime drink, why didn't he create this hydration drink with Deji and his own blood brother? But he created it with his nemesis, his villain, his arch rival, Logan Paul. He created a whole hydration drink with Logan Paul, but he did it with his own blood brother Deji. Why? Was it because he wasn't as relevant? Was it because he wasn't as relevant as KSI? Was it because he wanna promote your business world of KSI? What was it? Tell me. What was the problem of you working with Deji? Why didn't you want to work with him? Why did it have to be Logan Paul? Why? Well, I'll give you my opinion. Just, controversy. After the second fight, we thought they will never speak together. Or maybe they will, but they'll just be mutual. They'll just speak here and there. They'll never be friends. But they end up... but they end up not just being friends, but being business partners. I beg your pardon? Business partners. And now they create Lunchly, bro. They create Lunchly. You don't know what Lunchly is gonna be. It's gonna end up being a processed bullshit meal kit. And I feel like a lot of people, it's gonna start off in America because this is an American based product. So it's gonna start off in America, and then it's gonna broaden its way to the UK. So when people start buying this meal kit in America because of Logan Paul and KSI Mitsubishi, what their image is, Lunchly is only gonna get bought because of who the people who the owners are. KSI, Logan Paul, and Mr. Beast, the three giants of YouTube. Well, Logan Paul not so much, but Mr. Beast and KSI, the two giants of YouTube, are owners of this processed, diseased hippopotamus, sigma, unsigma, brain rot, disgusting, gooey, alienated meal kit. You, parents, will buy your kids Lunchly and you will give them Lunchly every day because they know KSI and Mr. Beast created it. That's what they believe. They don't know that slaves that Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, and KSI hired to create this processed food. They have to repeat this processed food. They have to create real cheese just for these three clowns to sell it off for an unbelievable price, just so the price can go down after a year or two, or maybe a couple months, because they realize how shit it is. And then I end up dyeing the waters. Prime is still a thing, and still making they're still making new flavors for some other reason. But it's on the decline. The price specifically is on the decline. The price specifically. Now people can buy hydration drinks for like £1.50p. I know some stores that are selling it for 30p because they're not selling off as much. I wonder why. Maybe because it's not a hydration drink and it's just a flavored fucking drink that tastes good. And some of it don't even taste good. And you may say, how do you know, Arafat? How do you know Amber? How do you know the nutting prince? Well, I'll tell you. I've never tasted, I never smelt, I never became close proximity of the drink. Well, I have in Asda actually, because for quite some time, for a couple months now, I'm seeing a lot of prime drinks in Asda. I'm seeing a lot of prime drinks in Asda because people are not buying it no more. So sadly, I have to get in close proximity to this disgusting disease of a drink, disgusting disease that is called high religion drink. And I just look at it and say, this is so hilarious. How pathetic. How disgusting. Imagine people paying their hard-earned money to get a prime drink, while instead they can get something for cheaper, a Gatorade, which gives them more energy, and it's more beneficial, and it's more nutritionated. You know what I'm saying? More nutritionated. More nutritionated. Understand? But now it's Lunchly. KSI has sold his fans out. For what? Don't tell me. For what? Why is it? Why did he sell his fans out for? For what reason? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. I think you do, and I think I do. Hold on. I just farted, bro. I just inhaled some disease, some king of the planets, bro, Planet of the Apes. I just farted, bro. Suck my dick. Oh my god. I'm gonna tell you something. KSI sold his fans, sold his true, real, hardcore UK fans that's been with him since day one, that's been with him since the horror games of him screaming with his brother, since the days of him playing competitive FIFA, doing, season 1 FIFA. Since the time, I'm not a hardcore fan of KSI. I started watching KSI just a couple of years ago. 6-7 years ago, I think. Yeah, 6-7 years ago. I'm not a super hardcore fan of KSI. But I've seen a lot of his old videos. And I understand why he was famous. because of his edginess. He became famous because of his edginess, his funniness, his lack of care. I mean, just being himself. I mean, just have his laugh and Deji being himself. But now, obviously, he's in the mainstream scene. He's been in the mainstream music scene. He's getting a lot of traction involved in the music scene. He also created a movie that was like 2016, I think, 2015, and I mean, it wasn't like mainstream one because there was a lot of cringy moments, and one of the white guys at the end said nigger. I don't know if he said it or it was like faked, but I mean, they were portraying that he was saying it. But now KSI has gone down the drain and has gone fully woke. What do you mean by woke? I mean, like, this is basically just saying he has never said there's two genders. He's always avoided that question. And he doesn't believe, I know he doesn't believe in the traditional marriage. I know that. Because he's 30 and he has no kids and he hasn't been married. His parents, I remember years ago, when he was 22 and he did a Q&A with his parents saying, when are you going to get married? Aren't you going to marry soon? And he said, oh no, I'm too young, I'm only like 22. Wait on. 8 years later, he is 30 years of age and has no kids and has not been married. And he broke up with this girl of 4 years, then came back together. And they came back together. You're 30 years of age, no kids, no marriage. When I tell you that if you're physically and mentally ready and you're financially ready for marriage, go get married. At 23 or 22, he was physically and mentally ready. I don't know about mentally, but he was physically and financially ready. And 8 years later, he's fully financially and physically ready. But the reason he's not getting married is because his mental is not right. And it's been proven of him doing business deals with a fucking scammer, doing business deals with someone someone like Mr. Beast, that his friend has been exposed for being a pedophile. He should be arrested, bro. He should be life in prison. He's doing business deals with these type of people. I'm not surprised because KSI has been exposed for doing crypto scams. Logan Paul has been exposed for doing multiple crypto scams, and he has not paid off his crypto zoo victims. He's still in the lawsuit, bro. After like how long? After like 2 years. KSI has gone down, and if he keeps going on this path of destruction, going on this path of destroying his own career, because I'm seeing a lot of people talking about Laundry and how people are saying that he's destroying his own career by doing this shit. And he is. Dan TDM, bro. Dan TDM, all he commented was saying that what happened to YouTubers, man? Why are people just selling themselves out? And KSI made he was making random tweets, was making multiple tweets about this, and he made a video response about this. Of course he did. He needed to. And he would just projecting the insecurities all on that team and everyone else, criticizing his fucking shitty ass product. Oh, Mr. Beast and Logan Paul shitty ass product that KSI just joined, because why not? He keeps projecting the insecurity to Dan TDM. Dan TDM is an OG. Dan TDM, without Dan TDM there will be no Minecraft. I repeat, without Dan TDM there will be no Minecraft. What do I mean by that? Without Dan TDM, do you think a lot of the kids nowadays will be playing Minecraft? Do you think a lot of the kids back then will be playing Minecraft as much? Not really. Dan TDM and some other Minecraft YouTubers and some other YouTubers were the pioneers of certain games, were the pioneers of making a lot of other kids back then play those games. Dan TDM was one of them. Dan TDM is one of the biggest and the most inspirational and the most influential YouTubers out there. And when KSI tried to call him out, it was a complete fail. Because Dan TDM and everyone else in the YouTube scene attacked Logan Paul and KSI and Mr. Beast and bemoaned on KSI. Because KSI responded. And the way KSI responded is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgraceful. Absolutely a joke. KSI, you have clowned yourself. You try to respond in such a funny, such a joking, such a lack of care attitude. But it didn't work. Because you made yourself look like a fool. You made yourself look like an insecure little boy. You had the audacity to call Deji a man-child for all these years, but what did you end up becoming? The way you responded to Dante Dim's tweet in that recent video of yours was absolutely childlike. That was a definition of a man-child. Legend back then was a definition of a man-child, but he grew up, he grew, he matured. That's what you want, KSI. You're 30 years of age. That response recently was absolutely disgraceful. You're 30 years of age responding like that. You're a joke. You're an absolute joke, KSI. What happened to KSI that had no care in the world? And back then the way KSI was talking was with chest. Now KSI is talking in script. KSI is just talk. You know what I'm saying? KSI is speaking for the sake of speaking. If you know what I mean. And no one cares about you, KSI. Everyone is praying for your downfall because of what you've done. You betrayed your own fans. You betrayed your own real hardcore fans. For what? For some stupid business that's not going to end well. Who asked for this? Who asked for this product? Lunchly. Who asked for this? No one. This is just selling stuff to sell stuff, as what Dante DM says. And you try to call Dante DM out because saying, oh, he was sponsoring, he was making stuff, he was selling stuff. He never sold anything. He was just sponsored to make certain videos on Korean sweets, or trying out Korean sweets, or trying out these type of foods, or these type of sweets, these type of delicacies. And he was showing videos from like 9 years ago. You can't compare that to a whole business deal, bro. To a whole business operation, bro. Are you dumber than a bag of dicks, bro? Like, come on. KSI is going downhill. And if KSI doesn't be careful, and KSI doesn't doesn't wake up, we're gonna see the downfall of KSI. Maybe not view-wise, but hate-wise. We're gonna see a lot of people hating on him. And he's gonna end up realizing he's not the top dog anymore. He's not. There's the top dogs on his install kickstream like Neon, bro. He's gonna take over if you don't be careful. And then KSI will go downhill. And that's KSI's fault, bro. That's KSI's fault. That's KSI's fault for being ignorant. That's KSI's fault for having this, what's that word? That Quiddicker said on the diss track to KSI. What did he say? He had like a godlike attitude. Like he thinks he's a god or something. Like he thinks he's special. He thinks no one can touch him. I think KSI still has that attitude. I believe so. It's just really hidden. I think he believes he's still that guy. But you're not KSI. And you'll end up realizing that. In the future, now recently, we don't know. But you can end up realizing that. And when you realize that, it's gonna be all over. It's all love, it's all love, it's all love. Subscribe, like, and share. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss any new uploads. Don't forget to join my Discord server, link in the description. Please don't forget to click my link tree on my social media. It's gonna be on Linktree, you know what I'm saying? See y'all in the next video.